All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mike Watkins. You've all known me for a little while. I want to start out by saying that nothing that I talk about today is reflective of the Army's message. It's not good or bad. It's just not, it's personally from me. It's not from the Army or ISAF or Liberty University. So without further ado, what we're here to talk about is using college benefits while you're in service. So I'll start off with a kind of a question or something to think about. What if I told you guys that by getting a college degree, by the time that you turn 25, you can expect during your working life to make $900,000 more than somebody that's going through life with just a high school diploma? I mean, that's a pretty crazy number. The reason it's kind of a big deal for us, lots of people join the Army because they say they want to use it for college benefits. And the Army does have some great college benefits. Everybody knows about or a lot of people know about the GI Bill, which helps pay for college when you get out of service. But what I really want to focus on today is Army Tuition Assistance. And the way Army Tuition Assistance works is it gives you $4,500 a year with a $250 per semester hour cap. All right. So over the course of a 4-year career, that's $18,000 that the Army's willing to pay for you guys to go to college. It's a really great benefit. It's very underused, and that's why I've got you guys here today. During this presentation, I want to talk to you about why it's important to use the benefit, why it's important both in the Army and in the civilian sector. And while I'm talking to you about it, I'm going to focus in on several different benefits, including the monetary benefit associated with going to college, the professional benefit of going to college, some of the ways that your quality of life can be improved, and ultimately, believe it or not, college graduates tend to live longer than non-college graduates. So, just starting off with the money, the average lifetime earnings for a U.S. citizen with a bachelor's degree is about $2.1 million. When I say lifetime earnings, that's a 40-year span from the age of 25 to the age of 65. $2.1 million. By contrast, the average lifetime earnings of a high school graduate with no additional training or anything is around $1.2 million. So that's a pretty massive discrepancy between those two. One reason is responsibility. So generally people that have college degrees will go on to have jobs that have a great deal of responsibility associated with it. Think of the difference between a patrolman and the police captain. The police captain is typically going to have a college degree. A fireman versus the captain of the fire department. The captain's typically going to have a college degree. Those people are also going to make a lot more money. Another reason, okay, so the pay difference initially, like first year out of school for a bachelor's degree holder, it's about $38,000 a year. Whereas first year out of school for a high school diploma holder, or at 25 years of age for a high school diploma holder, is about $25,000. So that's $13,000 right there. First reason is the level of responsibility. You know, degree holders are more likely to have people on them, like I was just saying. Another reason is marketability. It turns out that in America, about 90% of people that go to high school will graduate with their diploma. Now, of all the people in America, when it's all said and done, only about just shy of 40% of people in America will finish any college degree, much less a bachelor's degree. So that includes all degrees from associates up through your professional degrees. What this means for you is, you know, a lot of times, like the market's been pretty bad the last few years. Well, college degree holders didn't necessarily get a great job that was fitting with their degree, but what they did get was a job. Where high school diploma holders who didn't have a college degree were really, you know, having a hard time getting to that point right there. Now, the highest starting point is kind of an interesting thing. The highest starting point for a bachelor's degree on average is around $61,000. And this is across the entire nation. So it's going to be different in California or New York than it will be, you know, in Arkansas or Oklahoma, where the cost of living is much lower. $61,000 from $38,000. It's a pretty substantial difference. versus $32,000 for $25,000 for that high school diploma holder. So that highest point of earning, they're only going to get about $7,000 a year better on average than what they were when they first started. What's important to know about that is, like, you know, that's the point in life where you're trying to pay for your kids to go to school, or you want to take care of your elderly parents, and you know you're going to be in a better position to do that if you're making more money. It's also going to be, all right, yeah, moving on to being more respected professionally. Okay, so with professional respect, most of you guys know that I've been in the Army for about 18 years. Stryker, how long has my boss been in the Army?
No more than a year, sorry.
About a year and a half at best, right? That guy, because he has a college degree, has been entrusted by the United States government with the lives of 39 guys in a combat zone and millions of dollars worth of property. I'm just here to help him after all this time. The other thing is, you know, okay, that's all fine and good. So if you want to get respected in the Army, get a college degree. I don't want to be in the Army. Fair enough. You got two ways you can go if you don't want to be in the Army, or if you're going to continue. One is you can get out of the Army, and that college degree, like I said before, on the money side, it's going to help you get a job because you're one of 40% of the American population that has a degree. There's another 60% out there that doesn't have a degree. All right. Degree holders. Now this is kind of a weird thing. I said that quality of life is going to be a big deal. Degree holders report that they have less time for leisure stuff, but they say that they have a better quality of life. So why is that possible? I would tell you that, one, degree holders are doing a job in a field that they care about, and that's why they studied in the first place, and that's going to give them a higher quality of life. Two, they've got enough money to where when they do have that leisure time, they're not worried about how they're going to pay for the trip to Disney World with their kids. They just go to Disney World, right? So that's another reason why their quality of life is better. Another thing is they tend to have stronger relationships, stronger bonds with friends. They have friends that they make in college and that they keep through life. That gives a really strong social network and strong social structure. And just real quickly, some of the benefits associated with social structure are that they people that have a strong social structure I lost it. Okay. It gives them an increased sense of belonging and purpose. So why they're there and why they're doing what they're doing, it just makes more sense to them. And last, you know, college graduates tend to live longer. Now that's kind of a weird thing, because why would going to college and drinking a bunch of beer with your buddies and watching football, you know, help you live longer? Well, in a nutshell, helps you live longer because college students are more likely to be physically active, they're more likely to take vitamins, they're more able to use doctors and have a regular health care provider. And so all those things put together will help them live longer. You know, so when most people think about college, they think about the money that they're going to make. And money is great because it helps you do a lot of things. Money is just a tool. The real benefits to college are being able to have that professional respect, being able to enjoy making that more money, but then being able to enjoy what it is that you do at work, and then also enjoy what you do for leisure. So here in the military, you've got a great opportunity because the Army is going to help pay for that college. So I would encourage you all to take advantage of that $4,500 a year, because most soldiers don't. And at the end they say, I don't have enough time to do this. Well, nobody has enough time to do it unless they make time for it. Make it a priority for your sake and for your kids' sake. Thank you very much for your time.